Воспользовавшись случаем, мы попросили рассказать Монте Квинтера об истории его появления на политической сцене Канады.
I have been elected for 26 years. I was first elected in 1985, but I've been involved in politics, but I never thought I'd run for public office. I was involved in politics as a teenager. I got involved with a friend's brother-in-law's campaign, and I've been involved ever since. And I ran a campaign for the leadership of the Liberal Party. I was the floor manager for John Turner, who became the Prime Minister. I was involved in New York Center, where I am now the member, with the local member who was Bob Kaplan. He was the Solicitor General. And in 1984, I was asked to run, even though I really had no interest in running for public office, but I had a great interest in politics.
Why you choose Liberal Party? What's your point?
Well, they represented my values. They care about people. They're a middle-of-the-road party. They're not extreme right or extreme left.
Can you say more specifically about a Liberal Party platform?
Sure. We have identified what we consider to be the three top issues, and a poll just came out today that confirms that we are right. Number one, we're saying healthcare. Number two, we're saying education. And number three, we're saying the economy and jobs. And that is basically what we are pursuing. And we've got a great record in that area. In healthcare, we had a hospital in our riding, Branson Hospital. Even though the previous government said they would not close any hospitals, as soon as the election was over, they closed 28 of them, including the Branson Hospital, which services a huge population of seniors in this riding. So they closed it down, notwithstanding that Mel Lastman, who was the mayor at the time, and I pleaded with the government to keep it open. They closed it down. We have since reopened it. Unfortunately, it's not an acute care center, but it is an ambulatory care center. They do treatments on an outpatient basis. So you can come and have cataracts, you can have other procedures that are done on an outpatient basis, and they also have urgent care, not emergency care, but they will treat you if you have a problem, stabilize you, and then transport you to another hospital in the area where you can get emergency treatment. We have now announced, we've been working on it for 4 years, we have a new hospital that's going to be state-of-the-art. It's going to have 626 beds. That's a huge hospital at Keele and Wilson. So that is a wonderful addition to the healthcare availability in this riding. Another thing that we've done is, it's under construction right now, we have a hub going in at Bathurst and Finch, right across from the Branson Hospital. That's going to be a community center as well as a health hub. Now in education, we have an outstanding record. Our educational system in Ontario is considered the 5th best in the world. In the 8 years that we've been in government, we didn't have one single day in strike. And as a result of that, the Ontario Secondary School Teachers Federation are endorsing me as a candidate. The Catholic English Teachers Association are endorsing me as a candidate. We feel that the future is in green energy. We have to sort of become, and we are fast becoming, the leading jurisdiction in the world in green energy. We have acted the most far-reaching Green Energy Act. We've shut down coal-fired furnaces. By 2014, they will all be gone. We're now 75% there. And why that's important is because a lot of children are developing asthma. A lot of seniors have problems with breathing because of the quality of the air, and we are determined to eliminate as much of that particular problem as we can. We have signed a contract with Samsung of Korea, one of the largest companies in the world, and they're going to invest $7 billion in Ontario to build solar panels and wind turbines and use this as their base, not to serve only Ontario, but all of North America and export from there. And it's going to create thousands and thousands of jobs.
Как выяснилось из дальнейшего разговора, Монте Квинтеру есть чем гордиться за 26 лет, проведенных в политике. Это и Брэнсон-хоспиталь, о котором мы говорили, и огромная помощь в научно-исследовательских разработках во времена, когда он был министром промышленности, торговли и технологий. Ну а если спуститься с небес на землю, то это всем известный Бернар Бэттл-центр. По инициативе Монте Квинтера теперь пенсионеры имеют возможность учиться работать на компьютере. В общем, всего не перечислишь. Поговорить мы успели и о спорной программе «No Skills Left Behind» для новых иммигрантов. Суть вопроса, как объяснил политик, такова. Кто из нас не сталкивался с проблемой? Есть ли у вас канадский опыт? Без так называемого экспириенса на работу не возьмут. А где его взять, этот опыт? Вот и получилось, что в рамках этой программы либеральное правительство предложило всем компаниям, кто нанимает только что прибывших специалистов с высокой квалификацией, но без канадского опыта, $10 тысяч поощрения, возврат в налогах.
But when we attract these highly qualified people in very special categories like engineering, architecture, things of that kind, we feel that we want to give them that Canadian experience so they're on a level playing field.
I know you have a very, very big family, and you are busy, of course, because you're politic. And how often you can come together for whole family?
Well, I'm very lucky, and the reason I'm lucky is that all of my children live in Toronto. Many of my friends, their children have gone off to other places. And they say, well, I've got one who's in the United States, and one who's in Israel, and one who's everywhere else. My daughter had spent 5 years in Israel. My wife's greatest anxiety was, is she ever going to come back? Because she didn't want to lose her job. But she graduated from Hebrew University, came back to Toronto. She now lives here. She's married. So all my children live in Toronto. I've got 10 grandchildren. I see them very often. They're all very, very close. Many of them are working on my campaign. But we have a wonderful relationship. Unfortunately, my wife passed away 1.5 years ago. But they're great. They're great. They're all very successful. And we have a great family life.
Thank you very much for interview, and good luck to you, to your family, and of course, good luck in election.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed talking to you, and I hope that on October the 6th, people will support me. I think I still have an opportunity to make a contribution. I'm still active. I'm still healthy. And I have the experience, and that is something, there's no substitute for experience.
Осталось добавить, что до 6 октября каждое утро, как говорит сам Монте Квинтер, невзирая на погоду и настроение, с 7 до 9 часов утра он со своей командой стоит на перекрестке Баттерст и Уилсон. Так что вы можете подойти или подъехать и лично задать парламентарию интересующие вас вопросы. А 6 октября милости просим на выборы.